Alright, if you want to breed mealworms, this is what you need. I have one plastic container, and then just take it, just get some cheap generic old-fashioned oats. Not to fill it up or anything, just this is what they eat, and it gives them a place to hide. So I just put some in there, and look, I got about a little more than half of it left. So I mean, it's as much as you want to put in there. And then these are the mealworms that I have. And the reason why I'm doing this stuff right here is they had been in there for a while, pooping and peeing, and they got a little stinky. So I'm cleaning them out. So you just buy some mealworms. You don't need this much, just a package of them. And you stick them in there. And then, so that's their food. And then you need to give them something to hide in and play in. So I use the cardboard egg cartons. So you stick some of those in there, and they'll eat them up and hide and stuff. And when you get beetles, this is where they'll also have their babies. So like in here, they'll lay a little nest. You probably won't even be able to see them. So that's how I set mine up. You don't need that many, but I have quite a few, so that's how I did it. All right, for food, I just go to Walmart or wherever, get the little thing of carrots for like 88 cents, and I put them in here with the juice. You can see like the water still in there, and I have a lid, and I keep them in the refrigerator like that because that keeps them from drying out. And then I place them in different spots. Once you have beetles, you need to put them in these things because then the beetles will eat them and lay eggs. If you didn't have beetles, just lay them on the bottom and they'll find them. And this is where they get their water. So these vegetables give them their water. The reason why I use carrots, they last a long time and they don't mold very much. So put them in there, they'll eat them, and then after they eat them, you can take them out. They'll just be little shrivels of carrots. You can take those out and put in new ones. All right, so once your mealworms get about that size and you want to make some beetles, you take them out, and I just got these little plastic containers, and I poke holes in the top, and you put a mealworm in there. And then keep them, if you can, keep them dark and cold. And then the mealworm will shed its skin and it will turn into this, I guess, pupa or larva, I don't know what you call it. And then they'll look like that. And then the next step from there, they turn into these black beetles. And there's male and female beetles, and those are what has your babies. So you can just pour the beetles in there and have your mealworms and everything in there, and they'll just keep growing and breeding. And just change your carrots every so often, and then your oats, you hardly ever have to change that. I'm talking about like months, maybe every 4 months or 6 months, just add a little more oats, and then if it starts smelling, go through and catch all your mealworms and add new oats and throw the others away. And the other thing that I do is you don't want to put a plastic top on this that doesn't get air, because everything will mold or mildew. I've had that happen and it gets nasty. So what I have, I just use this screen, and I put the screen on top, and I just use some bungee cords to hold it on. So I just got a couple bungee cords, and I'll hold the screen on with that. And that's all I do. All right, if you have any questions, just text them at the bottom. All right, good luck.